Hey guys, what's going on? This is Space here, and today we've got another review. Now I know it's been a little bit since I've done a review, and the last one was one of the Lego games, either Lego Harry Potter or Lego Jurassic World. I think it was Lego Harry Potter. Anyways, so we are back with another review. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So today we have BioShock. Alright, so there was the trailer. Very cool, very cool. So, BioShock was released on August 21st, 2007 by 2K Games. So, yeah, there you go. And alright, so we are going to dive into certain parts of the game, such as the story. We're not going to reveal any spoilers though. The actual gameplay, of course, and some other stuff, I guess. So, alright, the story. So, you are Jack, and your plane crashes in the middle of the ocean. Well, not exactly the middle of the ocean, but anyways, and you find a lighthouse, you go inside, and you're in the world of Rapture, an underwater city, and, yeah, it's very kind of dumpy looking. It's kind of dark as well, and creepy. It says that creepy type of atmosphere without it being a horror game, which I thought was very cool. And, yeah. So as you go through the game, you meet some characters that are very memorable, such as Atlas, basically your guide, and there's Andrew Ryan, which is basically the bad guy in this game. And you go on for the story. There's a bunch of different stuff. You explore Rapture. You get to see a lot of Rapture and what it has to offer. You get to fight splicers, which are the enemies, basic enemies in this game. There are different types of splicers, like there's a one that can use magic, or not really magic, it's called, it's like, uses fire and stuff, and like they can teleport and stuff. They get kind of annoying sometimes. And, yeah, there are also security cameras that if you go near them, they will sound an alarm, and you have a certain amount of time to destroy them before they send a bunch of robots after you, flying robots, which are extremely annoying. And, yeah. So those are the basic enemies. There are also these things called Big Daddies, which are the things that you see on the front cover, which, yeah, those guys are passive until you attack them, and they have little sisters that they protect, and you can get those. You can either rescue them, or, well, save them, I should say, or harvest them to get more at them, and we'll talk about that later. So, yeah. Very nice story. It really grabs you in. I mean, when I first played it, I played for an hour because I couldn't stop playing. This is very fun. And I was like, oh crap, it's 10 o'clock. I should probably, yeah. But anyways, yeah. It's a very fun game. Very fun. I enjoy it a lot. The story is very good. There's a couple of twists in it that make it really interesting. And if you're even a little bit invested in the story, you'll definitely enjoy the twists. And they'll rock your world, man. It's crazy stuff. Alright, so yeah, that's basically the story without revealing too much. Very good story, once again. And anyway, so the gameplay. So I talked about how there are different people, or different enemies in the game. There are the splicers, of course, and the security bots and stuff. And there's other features as well, of course. I mean, it's an FPS, so you get weapons, of course. There's a pistol, a shotgun, a machine gun, grenade launcher. There's some other stuff as well. And, yeah, there's also things called plasmids that make stuff a lot more interesting. It's not just a normal first-person shooter. So the plasmids give you special power-ups, such as like fire, ice. There's a lot of them. There's a fair range of them, and they're very fun to use. But you can only hold either a plasmid or a weapon in your hand. So yeah, no dual wielding in this game. And yeah, so there's also a money system. It's really easy to get money. You just kill splicers or whatever, and you usually get money or ammo. And there's health kits as well. There's Eve, which is what you use for plasmids. They take up Eve. You can get more of those throughout the game. And there are even little vending stations that can sell you stuff such as ammo, supplies, stuff like that. Well, mainly just health kits and Eve. And yeah. There are two different types of vending machines that you can find. Well, actually, there's technically three, but two that use normal money and one that uses Eve, or not Eve, Adam, my bad. Alright, so the two that use the normal money are the Circus of Value and then the one with all of the ammo. Now, the one with the more ammo, or has more ammo than the Circus of Value, but the Circus of Value will have your health kits, your Eve vials, so yeah. And yeah, you can also hack stuff in this game as well. You can hack security bots or security cameras, which is very cool. It's a little mini game. It's like a pipe mini game. It's pretty easy. Sometimes it gets annoying, but it's pretty darn easy, and it can be fun if you enjoy that kind of thing. Personally, I found it was pretty fun. So yeah. Alright, so remember how I was talking about there are three types of vending machines? Well, the other type that does not use normal money is the garden thing. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but it'll show up on screen. Anyways, so you can buy plasmids from that, which are your power-ups, which is pretty cool. Now you get them from little sisters. You can either harvest them to get more, or you can let them go, and you'll get some of the atom, but you won't get as much as you would harvesting them. But to do this, it leaves you with a moral decision, because you're basically killing a little girl, so yeah, that's probably not recommended. Anyways, so that's how you get more plasmids. You also find them in the map in places, so yeah, there you go. There is also a crafting system and an upgrading system. Now you can upgrade weapons throughout the game, and you can give them more damage or more ammo. I think that's about it. I think that's all you can do pretty much. There might be some more stuff, and yeah. And there's also a crafting system, like I said before, where you can find pieces and make stuff. It's mainly just ammo and stuff, but it can be pretty useful. It's gotten me out of sticky situations before. So yeah, there we go. There are also ways to upgrade your health and your Eve. You can do that in the garden as well. You can upgrade your health, make it so you can have max health and max Eve, which means that you'll have more health and Eve, of course. I mean, it's pretty easy to understand. And yeah. And for those of you that want more lore in the game, there are little records, or not really records, they're like little tapes that you can find that will give you some more information about basically your location, like what's happening, stuff like that. It's very interesting stuff. And yeah, very interesting. It will help you out for understanding some stuff. It will give you like little hints and stuff, which I thought was pretty cool. And yeah. Now, one last thing I wanted to talk about before I give my final rating for this game is that there are multiple endings, so whatever you do changes. Like, whatever you choose to do changes some stuff in the games, or in the game, throughout the game. And, yeah, so I thought that was pretty cool. And there's like a good ending, a bad ending, a sad ending. I think that's it. There might be some more endings I'm not thinking of. But, yeah, whatever you do in the game decides what ending. It basically involves the little sisters. That's basically what decides, or is the deciding factor of which ending you get. So, yeah. It's a fun thing to do if you want to get all of the endings without looking them up. That's quite an achievement there. I haven't done that, of course, but yeah, it's very interesting. I like that a lot. Not many games do that. I believe all of the BioShock games do that as well, so that's really cool. And yeah. Alright, so my final conclusion, the rating. Now on Steam it has a 9 out of 10, and on IGN.com it has a 9.7 out of 10. Now my rating Personally, I think it's somewhere in between like a 9.7 or a 10 out of 10. It is an amazing game. Absolutely loved it. I was drawn in right away as soon as I played it. Very interesting game. I recommend it to any of those of you who have not played it. And yes, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. And the next review will be on BioShock 2. And I'll also be doing a review on some more Lego games, or more reviews on more Lego games. So yeah, see you in this video. Bye bye.